have multiple objectives to accomplish. Focus on those. We've located a supply cache near your position. Move up to secure it.
What's up, guys? Cutter28 back again from the fournextlvlgamers channel, and today I'm bringing some more Ghost Recon Future Soldier multiplayer for you. Today I'm going to talk about the engineer's loadout that I like to use. I'm currently rocking the Goblin. The secondary gun is my stun gun because I always like to knock guys down. I'm always bringing my sensors with me. Nice to know, have a heads up as to where the enemies are, as well as I'm rocking the jammer on this one. I'll often go back between the jammer or the field computer. Field computer, like I said in the last video, guys, it lets you hack into things a little bit faster than others. So I like to use that often too. Depending on if we're getting dominated a lot, I'll switch to something that goes a little bit quicker. Otherwise, if guys are throwing out the sensors all the time, I'll bring that jammer with me so I can block their signals out. So here I go in. I have recently acquired the L22A2. No longer using the Goblin. It's one of the weapons you get right at the beginning of the game. So once you get to level 32, you can acquire a different weapon, and I chose the L22A2. Something I really enjoyed using in the actual single-player game. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go this way instead. I think my other option was more of a shotgun, and I don't really like using shotguns, so I'll stick with the L22A2. And I am shot, so down I go. Now I see this guy over here to my right. Now he's lagging, guys. See, look at that. He just floated right across the screen. So I'm just sitting there mashing my square button, trying to take him out. I don't know if I'm going to get him, but it looks like I do here. Down he goes. We'll give him another stomp for 150 points. Thank you. And from here, I'm moving back out to the intel. Now I see that one of the guys are coming out as well. So if we can both capture it, we're good to go.
Securing the cache.
Now he's going there first, so I'll toss out my sensor. See if anyone down the other end. Nobody there. It looks like I'm getting shot from behind. Turn around, and I believe, yep, I am down now as well. So I'm just waiting. I spawn back in here, and I'm just regrouping with my team. Now, because we played, like I said, there are objectives. We kind of get an idea of where they are. So I'm heading down to one end, hoping it's going to spawn there, but it doesn't. So we got to protect the one guy, and then go back to the intel and capture that on the other side. So we're just working our way over there. I'm just looking around my surroundings, making sure I'm not going to get picked off by somebody else. I'll hug this wall here, and one of them, somebody throws a smoke grenade. We'll let that smoke out, and I'll just work my way down around the corner here. Now here comes something I like to do often, actually. A lot of guys will just sit there. So what I like to do is I actually like to rush in. And I'm going to rush in here. And because he's sitting there, I'll jump over top, and 9 times out of 10, if I just rush in and jump over, and I'll actually clip them without any worries or complications from them, and just move on to the next guy. So now that he's out of the way, I'm just making my way over to the objective. I see out of the corner of my eye that one of the guys in the opposing team has ran by, so I'm switching weapons over to my stun gun, and I'm going to try and follow him, because there goes my guy on the other side. I'm going to see if I can go over and stun him, but I see that he's gone, so I'm heading back to the intel to capture that. So now that I'm at the intel, I'm just going to drop a jammer, so that way if someone tosses in a sensor, I'm not going to get spotted to where I'm standing. So just as I head for it, I notice one guy rushes in. I don't do it, so now I'm loaded by 3 guys. So as I try to bail out, I just never made it. Didn't really stand much of a chance as all 3 guys were standing there. So I spawn back in. I'm just making my way back over to join my teammates. They're over by the piece of intel that we have to hold. Now as we're heading down the stairs here, I'm just going to try and get there as fast as possible. And then once I'm down there, set up a perimeter and try and just block off anybody from coming down. Now there's one guy over to the right of me. He's reloading, and what that does is actually gives you a different ammo. So this way it gives you a fire piercing ammo, and it allows you to burn the guys the minute you shoot them. So if they don't stop, drop, and roll, and I am not kidding, guys, you literally will have to stop and roll around on the ground to put out that ammo that's pierced you as you're burning. You will eventually just burn all together, and then your health depletes and you are done. So I'm just protecting the one side. A lot of the guys, instead of joining the team and kind of surrounding the area to hold the objective down, a lot of guys just scramble. So like I said before, guys, getting back to that whole teamwork kind of gameplay, right? So here I am just doing the resupply myself, just gathering that fire piercing ammo as well as reloading my sensors. Now instead of staying down below, I'm just going to work my way up top, try and get a better angle, a better view of the surroundings here.
Sensor deployed.
There goes one of my sensors. No detection of anybody around. Now, that could be one of two things. Either A, there is nobody there, or B, like I often do, is I'll drop a jammer. So my sensor just basically did nothing, and I might have wasted it, but it's worth a shot in the long run. Sometimes it saves you, sometimes it doesn't. There's that fire-piercing ammo I was talking about earlier, guys. See a little bit of flame going on right there? So I've tossed out my sensor. I can see the one guy, but you'll notice we're getting shot from another guy. Now my sensor's out of range, so we don't see that guy at all. I'll just sit here, slow myself down a little bit. A bit of recoil going on, and wait for him to pop up here. And there we go. Down he goes. Just make my way back down the stairs. I'm going to head back over to the resupply. I'm all out of sensors, so like I said earlier, I like to have a lot of those on hand. You can only carry 2 at a time, so I wouldn't mind carrying a couple more, but that's just the way it's going to go. So just still trying to hold down the fort here. I see that basically the time's running out, so we've captured the objective, or sorry, defended the objective, and I'm just making my way out of the corner here, trying to get it back up top to the surface. We're going to see the objective here pop up here in a second. And you're going to notice it's actually at the other end of the map. So we've basically got to form our team, regroup, and haul ass to the far end. Sometimes it'll do this. I don't know why they do it, but I don't know if it's trying to get an advantage for the other team. I don't know if there's a favor or some sort of setup within that notice, okay, these guys are losing, so we'll help them get ahead or catch up or do something along that line anyways. But like I said, we're going to haul it to the far side, make my way around. And what I didn't know here is the other guys are camped out of this far corner here. Now, this is good team play by their part, because instead of us just storming in like we're trying to do, I'm about to get picked off here as I make my way across. There's one of my guys. There's 2 of my guys. Another guy on the far side. So if they're set up around the perimeter, they're covering the guy who's trying to capture that piece of intel for the other team. Unfortunately, I died. And I'm just making my way back on, and I see that they're starting to capture it. Take out one guy. Take out another guy. Now I see my guys on the far side. I'm covered here, so I'm going in now to capture that intel. Hit with the flashbang, completely blindsided. Now sometimes it's worse. Sometimes they'll actually get hurt. You'll notice that big white flash, as well as a red surrounding around the screen. So there's my guys giving me a hand, tossing out some smoke grenades, just trying to cover me for a little bit there. I'm just capturing, and there goes another grenade. Now, the little plus button, the symbol, I've hit my down button on the direction pad, and it's asking for backup is all that is. So guys know what I'm doing. I'm trying to capture the piece of intel for our team, and I could use some help down in the corner. There goes another sensor, surrounded by the other team in the bank. Just trying to defend off. There's that red line again. Back up, get out of the way. Try and pop up. Not even close at hitting the guy, and down I went. So there I am, just trying to help out, defend our side. We've captured that intel, so now we have to hold it for a certain period of time. Now, just to the right of me, there's 13. There he goes, just up in front of me. 13 and I have just recently become pretty good buddies online. He's got that headset, as you can see, is popping up there in the right-hand corner. Him and I hooking up online now because, like I said, it's all about the communication, right? It's all about having that headset. And what I'm starting to find now is those who have the headset are sending out friend requests to hook up online so that we can make sure we have a team that's willing to talk to each other. A lot easier to win the game when you're talking versus losing because no one else on your team has a headset. Now, as I mentioned before, as I play with the engineer, my game style is more towards capturing that objective. My shooting talent is rather lacking, I would say, for myself. I'm kind of hit and miss. I'm more of a 50-50. Sometimes I get the shot off, sometimes I don't. So I'd rather go in, try and take care of the dirty work. I don't mind getting grenades thrown at me. My team is often there to cover my ass anyways, so as long as I can go in and just win us for the team, right? It's all about taking this stuff for the team, doing it for the cause. Now, it worked out well here as the intel was now dropped on our side, right from the street, just up a little bit, right where 13 and I were already standing. So I'm just heading my way, making my way over to the corner, just trying to make sure we got our perimeter covered. And here comes one guy, as I just mentioned my shooting mechanics there. And I go over again, just trying to do that hop over and take him out. And unfortunately, my throat slit as he kind of just hit right there in the corner. Didn't even see that. Not a bad play at all, actually. So here comes the other team. We're just trying to hold our end here. Looks like one of my guys went down in the process. Just trying to find a cover point here, a good vantage, so we got the intel covered more or less. Hugging to the corners. I find I gotta stick to the corners, but not stick there too long. Often you'll get picked off because you're not moving, right? So you gotta watch because there's a lot of snipers out there. So they'll just get that sniper rifle up, and next thing you know, I'm going down. Now, if you take a look here at the map, take a look at this, guys. I'm surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, one on the far side, and myself in there. We are all surrounding. Now, that's teamwork, trying to hold down the objective. Couple shots off on the far side, and there comes that red line. I'm just trying to get out of the way once I saw that pop up. They're whipping up grenades, trying to do whatever they can to take us out. No, just working my way back to the back here. A lot of guys will come up to this backside as well. Just try to make sure this is all covered, and we're all here. So they're having a hell of a time trying to work their way in, take over our objective point. Not working out very well for them in the process.
I need some support over here.
Somebody's hit that down button again, right? So now they're letting everybody else know we could use some more help over here. Got one guy on the far side. Just trying to cover the street. Looks like there's nobody over in the bank. That's the bank on the far left. So nobody over there right now. There's 13 and myself communicating, as well as communicating to everybody else. Even though the other guys don't have a headset, they can still hear us through their TV, which is, in my opinion, just kind of annoying. So we're just defending our end. This won't be lasting much longer. The piece of intel will be coming to an end, just like the video is here, guys. So I want to say thanks again for watching. If there is something you guys are looking to see, definitely let us know. We are trying to grow this channel pretty big, so let me know if there's something you guys are, a particular game you're interested in on seeing on the channel. We can pretty well accommodate anybody, I think, at this point. They'll definitely be back with some more Ghost Recon. I've got CSI Mayberry working on some Xbox stuff for us. I've got Booker 140. Take a look for my brother. He's looking at getting into some of that Dark Souls. He's got something close to 80 hours put into that freaking game. I don't know how you like getting your ass kicked 24/7, but he enjoys it. So he's looking to put some of that up on here as well. And we'll see what else we can do on the channel, guys. Take a look for my next video, guys. I'm going to be bringing in some Assassin's Creed Revelations just before the AC3 drops. So going to get back into that a little bit too. Like I said, if anybody wants to hit me up on the friends list, let me know, and I'll definitely join you on there. So that should be a great time. Like I said, guys, please hit that like button. And you want to see some more, hit that subscribe button. And once again, guys, I am Cutter28 with For Next Level Gamers. I'll catch you at the next level. I'm out.
We were able to pull data off the sensor. Well done. You did it. Nice work, Ghosts.